So today's National Cat Day. We used to have 2 cats, and they were amazing. The one peed all over the house, though, and it drove me crazy. Now
Sounds amazing.
They've been both gone for a while. But they were good cats, other than the pee. And my wife and daughter both want a cat really bad.
Oh my gosh, she was telling me about it.
They love cats.
Yeah.
There's a cat cafe in Clintonville that, like, when I'm not around, they'll go together, my wife and my one daughter. They just want a cat so bad. Am I terrible for constantly saying no? Because I know if we get another cat, it's probably going to sniff out the old cat pee that you can't smell anymore that we've cleaned up and pee on it and make my house smell bad.
What about your dog?
Dogs don't do that.
No, I'm saying, like, does Chesney get along with cats?
He gets along with everybody.
Okay, well, some dogs don't, so that's why, you met my old dog, Sophie. She didn't like cats. She didn't even like other dogs.
I'm sure he would like cats.
What about who's responsible for the guinea pigs? Because that's what you need to come back and play.
Mrs.
Because you
Kirsch.
take care of them.
Mrs.
Okay.
Kirsch. Yeah.
Don't you take care of them, though?
Sometimes. When I
Okay.
gave them some lettuce and peppers yesterday, they were happy. They squeaked at me.
I mean, I hate to tell you this. I think next time you go out of town for your CIA missions, you're going to come back to a cat.
No, they've been saying this for like 3 years. So it's not something new.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
I have 2 barn cats. They're not barn cats, though. They're garage cats.
I don't have a barn. I don't have a...
Well, no, you have a garage. No, and look, don't do that in your neighborhood. I actually have the space for it.
Yeah.
But I know this sounds horrible, but I forget about them a lot. Just because they are very great cats.
Yeah.
And I do worry about them constantly when they're not in at night, and they're not even really mine. But, they scare me a lot when I come home because I don't expect them.
I would totally cave, seriously, if it wasn't for the fact that I thought another cat would come in and pee on the old pee.
I don't know if, can you get rid of that with new carpet or something?
Yeah, it's still down in there because it's like there's
I don't know cats well, so
or whatever. So
okay, well, maybe we need to take a trip to the Humane Society and get your new cat.
No, I don't want cat pee house.
I think that's just a minor problem compared to happiness for your Mrs. Kirsch and one of your daughters.
Oh, so then I'll be unhappy. Great, thank you. I see where your loyalty is.
Today is World Stroke Day, and I just wanted to share, you and I both know you might know more people, but we know someone who was affected by a stroke, and it can happen to anyone, anytime. And what I learned is every 40 seconds, someone in the U.S. has a stroke. I had no idea.
It's pretty common.
And it's so today, there's signs that you can look for to help someone: face drooping, arm weakness, make sure they can lift both their arms, speech difficulty, is their speech slurred or strange, and then that's when it's time to call 911. Because don't wait. The longer you wait, the longer the symptoms, affects the brain.
That all kinds of sounds like me after 9 p.m. every day. Like, I'm just like, oh my God.
I don't think your face is drooping, though.
No, it's not. I don't mean to make light of it. It's a terrible thing. But at the same time, you sent me this thing, and I want to take a look here because it's the way to test to see if you are having a stroke. Is that what this is?
Yes. So it's an interactive game to show you the warning signs of a stroke, and you can look on our blog, on our website, 1039themaverick.com. We put the link in there. But yes, are you doing the interactive game?
Okay, it says I can take a selfie here. See what a stroke would look like. Let's see. I'm going to take this selfie.
It'll show you. And in case you didn't know, Kirsch loves taking selfies, so that's why he wanted to do this.
There we go. All right.
He's putting on his little smolder look right now.
Well, it said it wasn't smolder. It said I had to do a normal neutral face. Apparently that looks
smile. Okay.
It's either smolder or it looks like I have gas. I'm apparently okay.
Go either way. Love that for you.
I'm apparently okay this morning.
Well, that's good.
It tells me I'm good.
Yes, I'm proud. You look fine. But yes, so stroke symptoms, yes, it's very serious. And like I said, it can happen to anyone. So for World Stroke Day, just do yourself a favor, head to our blog and just learn about the signs and how you can help someone before it's, too late. So.
All right.
Are you just staring at me? Or are you staring at your selfie? I can't tell.
No. I put the phone down. I put that away. No, I was just reading back through some of these. Like you said, face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. They do say it's time to call 911. Don't wait, even if symptoms go away on this, too. It's so common. Like you said, a mutual friend of ours had a stroke a few years ago, which, at what? He was 40 41 or so. And it's
Yeah,
not like
41 or so. Yeah.
It's not always
And-
like an older person kind of thing.
One of my friends just had one actually, and she said they told her it was from stress, and she didn't even feel stressed. But
Yeah.
she's my age, I'm 34, so I mean it can really happen to anyone. So just take the time to care for yourself and know the warning signs before it's too late.
Every time at the end of that song, I always think you opened a can of something over there, like a White Claw or whatever, and I'm like, Emily, we are on air. You need to stop that. I forget it's in there every time.
It probably doesn't help that I changed the lyrics to "I'm pretty good at drinking White Claw." So
She actually said during that song, why are there no songs about White Claw? And I was like, or High Noon, or Sun Cruiser, or Carbless.
what is that?
That's
Okay,
the-
you drink the fancy seltzers. I drink what's on sale.
All right, I've only gotten free Carbless before. They give them out as samples. They're the low carb ones or whatever.
What's that one really quick that you had at Kenny Chesney? Because every time I see it, I think of you saying it was dangerous.
Oh, Cutwater.
Yes.
Yeah, I had
Is
a
that
Cutwater. No, it's like a margarita in a can or something
I
like
know.
that.
Just
and
another
I crushed
thing that
it. It was like 15%, and I crushed it. And I was like, oh, this is not good. It was good times.
It's just one of those things that's stuck in my mind.
So you get the Hump Day Hoedown music playing. Emily's going to get you
Yes.
caught up on all things country music in Nashville and all that.
Speaking of Kenny Chesney, before he was filling stadiums with No Shoes Nation, Kenny was apparently filling Peyton Manning's living room. Peyton just shared a throwback photo from 1998 showing Kenny performing at his college apartment in Knoxville.
Look
and
at
yes,
that.
Kenny still had hair, which is so frightening.
He looks like George Costanza.
He does. That's who it is.
Kenny
Oh, my goodness.
Kenny with hair and a baseball cap looks like George Costanza.
That's who it is. I couldn't think of it. He should stay bald
He
forever.
had the little glasses on and everything. Oh, yeah. That looks like George Costanza. That's pretty cool.
Is it? So the next one, Brad Paisley's got a weird World Series record. Here, it's one for Strange But True. Brad Paisley has performed the national anthem at both the longest World Series games in history. He
So
sang
it's his
before
fault.
game. Yes, it's all his fault. He sang before Game 3 in the 2018 series. That went 18 innings. And then again before Game 1 of this year's, which stretched 12 innings. Or no, was it?
It was 18.
It was 18. Yeah. No, wait. Was it Game 2, right? Or 3? What? Regardless, it's all Brad's fault. That's what
It's
we come
all
to.
Brad's fault. Stay away from sports.
Just, yeah. This next one's a sports one, too. Sorry.
Oh, no. Okay.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. just shared the most awkwardly country story ever. And it's the first time he met Dwight Yoakam. And Dwight serenaded him immediately.
You what?
Yes. He said Dwight walked right up, started singing Honky Tonk Man straight to his face. No warning, no band, just full on Dwight mode. And Dale said he froze like, what do I do here? Do I clap, sing harmony, throw money? But like, what do you do?
What do you do?
He's not wrong.
If he just walks up and starts singing, all right, you golf clap. Very nice, sir.
Yes, you're right.
Very nice. There's your Hump Day Hoedown. Let's talk about the bird theory here for a second. It's the way on TikTok they say you can tell if your relationship is doomed. Let me play this for you a second, then I'll elaborate a little bit.
What is the bird theory? This theory is going super viral on TikTok right now because apparently you can tell how strong your relationship is by testing it out. The way you can test this theory is with a very simple prompt of I saw a bird today, and if your spouse turns to you and starts asking questions about the bird, that means your relationship's in good standing.
So that's what she's saying. It's a test to show how strong your relationship is. Someone came up with it a few years ago. It's blowing up, and Google says searches for it just hit an all-time high. Searches for I saw a bird today. So yeah, you're supposed to catch your spouse or your significant other at a time where they're sort of distracted, and you say, I saw a bird today. And if they're just like, okay. You try to sound enthusiastic, like you're kind of excited that you saw this bird. And if they match your excitement and ask questions like, what kind of bird? It means they're a keeper. If they ignore you and they're not interested, then then your relationship is doomed, apparently.
I mean, like, okay, so maybe my husband and I both would ask what kind of bird, but I'm not asking any follow-up questions after that.
We should try this. We should, you know what? Like tonight.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because that's ridiculous.
What do you think? Okay, if he's watching a movie and you're like, I saw a bird today.
I think he might say so. Cool. Good for you. What kind of bird? He might ask what kind of bird.
So there might be a follow-up question?
But not after that. That made it seem like you're supposed to ask, like, where was it? What was it doing? What kind of bird? Like, that's the way she just made it sound like you were supposed to have a full-on conversation about seeing an imaginary bird.
Well, she says if they match your excitement and ask questions like what kind of bird.
I think this is ridiculous. I don't know. Okay, unless it was like a cool story about a bird, seeing a bird, like cardinals, right? When you see cardinals, it's supposed to be a loved one visiting you. That's cool. But like, bald eagle's cool too. But, you know.
Turkey vulture.
No. What if I said I almost hit a bird today? Actually, he would say that's pretty on par for me.
Yeah,
but
actually,
like,
he'd be like, okay, cool, another one? I saw a bird today.
I have nothing else to say but laugh, and I just don't think this is going to test my relationship.
I think we should try this tonight. Record it on your phone and then get permission to play it back on air. I'll do this with Mrs. Kirsch. You do it with your
married.
husband.
Do we need permission?
Yeah, well, to air, yeah, he could sue you. He could be like, I didn't want to be on air. Record it. Try it tonight. Sitting around. I saw a bird today, and see where it goes.
You know, in the off chance he's listening, he'll be ready.
Oh, that's true. I don't think Mrs. Kirsch is listening, so.
I know. Don't we feel so loved?
Well, they have to hear our stupid faces, 24/7. So
you have to hear our face. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense over there.
Yeah, I feel bad for them. So
okay,
this is
I
their
didn't know
break
you could
from
hear faces.
Yeah, this is their break from us. George Strait's on the way. Tim McGraw and Joe Nichols coming out too. Let us know if you try the I Saw a Bird today,
Kirsch,
and text us whether your relationship is doomed or not.
I realized this missed opportunity. I should have just asked you this to see if our relationship was doomed.
We're not in a relationship.
We're in this relationship. Yes, this morning show relationship.
I think we need therapy. It's Kirsch
I
and Emily.
offered John Boy to do that for us, and he'd be the therapist, but you said no.
That would be the worst therapy ever. He'd be like, go to work. Do your thing. Oh, my favorite advice of his. I don't know if you ever got this one, but he told me this yesterday. He said, Kirsch, don't suck. Did you hear about this semi that overturned in Mississippi with the monkeys?
Well, I looked up earlier and saw it on TV, and I was like, what?
Okay, so yesterday, a truck hauling aggressive monkeys thought to carry hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID overturned in Mississippi with at least one still on the loose. So this truck was hauling monkeys from Tulane University in New Orleans. It flipped on a Mississippi highway, freeing several large aggressive monkeys. And after the wreck, which happened north of Heidelberg, Mississippi, multiple rhesus monkeys escaped into the community. According to the Jasper County Sheriff's Office, they're about 40 pounds. They are aggressive to humans. They require PPE, which is the personal protective equipment, to handle them. And the Sheriff's Office wrote in a Facebook post that they have eliminated 39 of the 40, but there's still, or I don't know if it's 40, excuse me, but they eliminated most of them. There is still one on the loose.
Which is terrifying. But also at the same time, it's terrifying that why are they doing stuff on monkeys?
Well, that's the question. I mean, that's a whole different story.
I know, but it's all sad. And when do they give up looking for the monkey is what I want to know.
That's the right. Like, there's this one aggressive hepatitis, COVID, herpes monkey out there who is going to attack people. Like, it's just wild. You'd think if they were going to put them on a truck and drive them somewhere, it would be on a truck that had
secured
better
in case something happened.
Yeah.
It almost feels like they were, released on purpose.
That just brought up a question in my mind. We need you to text us if you are a trucker, or a trucker, your husband, your wife, your whatever. If you're a trucker or you have connections to a trucker, what's the weirdest thing you've ever had to transport that, people would have no idea it was going down the road in your truck? There's got to be some of those out there.
I just want to know where this monkey is.
877-937-1039. If you drive a truck, or you've driven a truck, or you know somebody who drives a truck and they told you a story, what's the weirdest thing that's gone down the highway in your truck?
Can you beat the monkeys is what Kirsch wants to know.
Well, it doesn't even have to beat the monkeys. It just has to be something weird. I'd like to know because there's so many semis on the road. What's in all of them? If you're on the road right now by a semi, what's in there? Who knows?
The things that we think about differently when we see semis, by the way. You just reminded me.
What do you think of?
I hope I'm not in your way. Please don't hit me.
Well, I hope that too, but now I'm starting to wonder what's in them. If there's like herpy monkeys in there. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
877-936.
Let us know, please.
Didn't think you were getting into this conversation today, did you? So the question was, it came up with this truckload of monkeys that overturned in Mississippi. These violent, angry monkeys that are
One
infected
is still on the loose.
with things. If you're a trucker, what's the weirdest thing you've ever had to haul? Because as trucks go down the road, as a driver in a four-wheeler, we don't know what's in those things. And there's got to be some weird stuff.
Do you think I could be a trucker?
No, you can't. Okay. You can't drive a Chevy.
Well, it was the laugh that got me there.
I'm like, no. Okay, let me just start with this one. Drew sent us this one. What's up, Drew? How you doing, Drew?
Oh, yes.
Say hi to Drew.
Drew, hi. Sorry, I didn't know we were starting with him for a minute. Drew, I'm from West Virginia, where we call an overturned truck of crazed monkeys a family reunion. Oh, man. Which is...
It's so good.
Is that... Yes. Allison said, I carried 10,000 spiders. They were black widows. No.
So
no.
I asked back, I said, what on earth, why? And she said scientists wanted to breed them and experiment with them. No. Can we just not? Black widow spiders?
Can we just not? Yeah, no. No, I'm terrified of that.
Can I read this one?
Just don't read the name.
I'm not going to read the name. It says, I'm a Class A CDL driver for a mulch company.
Yes.
And we haul sludge, which is used to make topsoil. And sludge is human poo.
Poo-poo.
That we pick up from the water treatment plant on 104. I was like, is that why topsoil and mulch always smells so bad? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's filled with Frank Road.
That's the best way to describe it. You just know the name and you just can smell it instantly.
You can smell Frank Road. Hang on a second. I have to get over here because I want to play some of these voicemails we got as well.
But truckers do a lot for us, and I'm thankful for that.
I am too. Here's another one. This is about one. I wouldn't drive near this guy.
Yeah, this is Dave Singer talking about the truck incident, semi-truck incident. I was coming back from Toledo one night, and there was a truckload of peanuts that had an accident, and peanuts were everywhere. And also, I was coming back from Illinois one time, a truckload of watermelons on the road all over the place. It's been a crazy travel.
Yes, it is. And I wouldn't drive near Dave because apparently food trucks just overturn everywhere near him. Now, this is probably the creepiest one. Again, what's in the back of that semi you're driving along next to? This call I didn't expect.
So the weirdest thing that I ever hauled, and if I had realized what was in my truck at the time, I probably wouldn't have, is apparently they were relocating some dead bodies that had been buried, and
Nope.
there was they had no flames on them and whatever. So they were putting them in like a potter's field. So they loaded them all up into a back of a truck, and I hauled them all the way to Texas.
Oh, my gosh.
I have so many questions.
Imagine thinking about, if you didn't know that was back there, if you knew it was back there, it would be horrible. Because,
did you feel haunted after? Because I would have.
Well, yeah, going to a truck stop, spending the night in your sleeper cab with a bunch of dead bodies in the back. You're no thanks.
It just, do you know what's going to be in your truck? I mean, at what point did you find out? You know what I mean? I thought you were always aware of what was in your truck, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Apparently not. Because she had her dead bodies and was like, yeah, if I knew, I wouldn't have driven that one. So
can you imagine if you got pulled over and didn't know that was in your truck?
What do you got in the back of your truck? I don't know. Let's open it up and see.
There'd be so many questions.
For real. All right, so
Oh.
drive carefully around trucks today because you never know what's in the back of there. It could be the COVID monkeys that blew up in Mississippi, or it could be a bunch of dead bodies you don't want to disturb, and that's bad luck.
I like this. Sorry, I'm jamming. I like it.
You know what? I love this song. I know I haven't been playing a lot of like country in the background. I'm just going with some of my classics that I love for us to just kind of jam to while we talk about some stuff.
I like it. Okay.
It's a great
so what
song.
are we talking about?
The 6-7 thing.
Again? No, I'm
Yeah,
just
so
kidding.
we talked about this the other day. It's driving parents crazy. And every time, like, it's teachers, I can't even imagine what it's like in, elementary, middle school, high school. For whatever reason, kids are saying 6-7. Nobody knows why, and they react to it. I saw a video the other day of In-N-Out Burger in California. They were calling people's numbers. They're like, order number 65. And like all the kids are just waiting. 66. And then as soon as they said 67, the place erupted because no one knows.
No one knows why. Still to this day.
No one knows. So parents are fighting back, and I love this. There's a
Is this something you're going to do?
you know what? My girls aren't. I think they may be a little beyond the age for the 6-7 thing.
I think they are.
It kind of ran its course, and they're like, okay, that's boring now. Parents are fighting back against the 6-7 phrase by wearing costumes inspired by it. What they're doing is they're buying matching sweatshirts or T-shirts and then just putting the number 6 and the number 7 on them, and they wear them. And that's their DIY.
Do you want
costume.
that to be our Halloween costume this year?
We could go as 6-7.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
And then the office around here, we can just walk the halls.
As 6 and 7?
Yeah, and then we can look for 8 and 9 and see if they were, if someone ate them or not. Isn't that how that goes?
7, 8, 9. No, okay. I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
The goal with this, though, isn't to join the trend. It's to end it because parents
I
are
don't think it's
trolling
gonna
their
work.
kids by embracing the memes so hard that it becomes uncool. Because as a parent, I'll tell you, whatever I do, it's uncool.
I just don't think this is going to work because I feel like they're like toddlers where if you give in to the attention of it, they're just then going to want to have it stick around more or do it more.
Wait till you have teenagers.
Okay.
I could be the coolest person on earth, but to them, I'm not.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you know how uncool I felt, by the way? Because I was texting your girls, which is still weird to me. And I said LOL, and I felt so uncool.
Okay, Grandma.
I know. That's how I felt.
Like, seriously, you throw an LOL on there, and they're like, okay, old lady.
I
Where's
know.
your
That's
walker?
exactly what I thought was going through their mind.
Yep, that's exactly what was going through their mind.
Yes. And I can tell you, I felt very, very uncool, and I did not know what to do with myself.
I don't use punctuation with them anymore. That's old people. LOL is old people.
I mean, I switched to emojis then because I didn't know what else to do.
Well, they kind of even went away from that. You got to throw in a couple bruhs every so often. B-R-U-H. Sup, bruh?
It made me realize I don't know how to talk to teenagers.
Just say sup, bruh. Or start everything with bro. Bro, mom. Bro, dad. Get that all the time.
No, they never said that once. At
Say
least
that
when
all
I
the
was with
time.
them.
Be like, bro,
Okay.
Emily, check this out.
No, they never said. I think you're lying about that.
If you have teenagers, tell me that I'm lying about everybody.
No, I'm talking
everybody
about
being
your
bro.
girls.
They're just like every other teenager out
Okay.
there. All right, got bro Alan Jackson and bro Garth on the way after bro Gary Allen. Bro, it's Kirsch and Emily.